Good morning, YouTube. Dash and Granny coming at you. This is for Monday, the 29th of July. And I am out on a dash from IHOP. Had a pretty good weekend. Stayed at home all weekend. Was going to go see Deadpool, but decided we'd go Tuesday instead. It's cheaper. So, anyway, starting out this morning as a Platinum Dasher, but I've already turned down 2 orders this morning. They were really upside down in miles and money. I mean, one was like $3 for 9 miles, so, you know. But this one's an IHOP, and it is also pretty low pay, but I gotta take some, so $4.50 for 3 miles. Put my gas in the car this morning, $3.09, people, $3.09 a gallon I paid this morning for gas, so that's pretty good, I think. So we're going to try to stay out here till about 12 o'clock today, and we will see how things go.
That's the big one, right? San Diego.
Oh, that's the big one.
Kristen called this a nerd gasm.
Well, they're having a moment right now. I mean, look at the movie theater.
All right. Alright, YouTube, I don't know how much you got of that, but we just got us another order here for Dunkin' Donuts.
Head south on Grace Street toward Lock Street.
And alright, YouTube, I just picked up this Dunkin' Donuts order. Let's see what the directions say.
Head southwest toward Marriott Circle.
Apartment or Suite A. I think that's a business. Left on Marriott, right on NS, right on Faith. Okay. Leaving my door. It may be apartment. Alright, so. Anyway, it's a nice rainy day here in Salisbury. And usually I don't mind rainy days. You know, it keeps it cool. You know, here in the south it's blazing hot all the time, so it's good to have a nice, cool, rainy day.
Turn left onto Marriott Circle, then turn right onto East Innes Street.
Yeah, this is going to be a little quick drop off over here. And we are having, I mean, like I said earlier, I'm getting a ton of orders, but they're all like
turn right onto East Innes
small.
Street.
So I'm not making a great deal of money this morning, but I am making some money. I've already made my gas money back, so I'm into what they call profit now. So we'll see how it goes.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto
Yeah,
Main
it's a
Road.
nasty rainy day out, but that's okay. I mean, it's keeping it cool. And you know, Dash and Granny, I gotta have a positive attitude all the time. I try to. try to. Sometimes it's hard to, you know. But, yeah, I'm out dashing in the rain today. Taking an order here and there.
Turn right onto Faith Road.
Trying to keep my platinum status. And that's another thing I want to talk to you about, the platinum status and how important it is to maintain that if you want to get good orders and
Continue
make
on
money.
Faith Road for 5 miles.
Now, I know a lot of dashers, and a lot of them on YouTube will be multi-dashing, and that's fine if that's what they want to do. But then they complain about low orders, and they're not getting any orders, and their acceptance rate is not, and they're having to schedule a dash. Well, oh well, that's life. So with the platinum status, as long as you keep your acceptance rate over 70 and you have enough orders in a month and everything is where it should be, you can dash now anytime you want to, even if it's not busy. Like if I come out here and it's not busy and I want to dash now, I dash now. So that's another perk to platinum status. And it's hard to maintain platinum dasher status if you're multi-apping. And I mean, you can make some money multi-apping, and some places people have to make any money. But I'm just saying, if you're multi-apping and you're complaining about not being able to dash now because you don't have platinum status, then maybe just try door dashing for a while until you get your status up. You know, maybe 1 week just door dash, and then you get your status up to platinum, and then you can go back to your multitasking, or multi-apping. I'll get it out right in a minute. But anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Let me get this Dunkin' Donuts delivered, and I'll be back with you. Alright, YouTube, I have just picked up a Starbucks order, and it's an upside down order. It's more miles than money, but I've got to make some money today.
Head northwest toward Margaret's Way.
This is going... Lexington, which is about 10 miles up the road, folks. Up the highway. It's highway miles, so that's pretty good. But the reason I took it is because, number one, I need to keep my status up there, and it's a nasty rainy day. And I'm hoping that once I get through
Turn
this
left onto Margaret's Way. Then turn left onto North Arlington Street.
The rain will go away. I need to get me a poncho. I tell you
Turn
what.
left onto North Arlington Street. Then turn left onto East Ennis Street.
I will get me a poncho, and you know what'll happen when I get it? I tell you what's going to happen. I'll go out and get me a poncho, and then it's not going to rain. And it's going to stay in the console of my car, and it's not going to be used. That's my prediction. That's the way it is for Dash and Granny. But anyway, I am on my way on this long trip up the highway, y'all.
Turn left onto East Ennis Street.
And normally I would have turned down such an order, but since it's a slow day, a rainy day, I decided, what the heck, let's take it. Besides, I've already turned down 3 orders today, and if I keep turning them down, I'm going to drop the silver status, and I can't have that. So, this is mostly highway miles, so that's the way I'm going to look at it. But anywho,
in 1,000 feet, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the I-85 North Ramp to US 52.
it looks like it might be trying to clear up. Hopefully once we get back from taking this one, I get trapped up in Lexington. Lexington is, and And I don't know why they order in Starbucks from Salisbury, because they have at least 2 Starbucks in Lexington. But anyway, it is what it is, right? You want your Lexington. Lexington wants to, and I think that, and sometimes I think to myself that same thing, because I'll pick up from a restaurant and deliver across town on the other side of town, and there's another restaurant over there like McDonald's. So who knows? Who has any rhyme or reason for DoorDash's algorithm? But I'm sure they have the reasons. You know, maybe the Starbucks in Lexington was slam packed with orders and they couldn't get it in time, or maybe this is actually the closest Starbucks to the person. It could be that it's way on this side, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know the rhyme or reason. I just know that I took it. I'm going to take this long highway ride. It's going to be better. Last week I had the dreaded McDonald's that I had to take 15 miles. Well, that's not near this bad. This is not near that bad, okay? This is all highway miles. So, alright, let me get on the highway here. It is foggy. It is really, really foggy here. Let me turn you around so that maybe you can see. See how it looks? It's just foggy. But, yeah. Let me get off here and I'll check in with you after this one. Alright, YouTube. I have just dropped off the Starbucks here on this long ride. She did give me a pretty decent tip, so that's okay. It was just a straight shot down the highway, so, and it was a church, not a business or a house. I had to do some maneuvering to, you know, to figure out which store to drop it off at, but we got it, and she met me out there, so. Yeah, it is still raining though, folks. Still raining. I'm going to head myself on back into town, and we'll see what kind of orders I get on this rainy day. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's still a pretty good little trip out here, if you can see. My shirt's pretty wet, but like I told her, I said I'm not going to melt, but yeah, I think I'll invest in a rain poncho, so if anything else, I'll have it next time around. So we'll see when we get back to town, and we'll hope to get a good order. Hey YouTube, just picked up here at the Chick-fil-A, and let's see where we're going. We are going to an apartment. Oh no, it's a doctor's office, Piedmont Family Medicine. Okay, let's see here.
Head southwest toward Margaret's Way.
Hand it to me at the front desk. Right on NS Eckhart. Okay. Yeah, I was just listening to the radio as I went in. I listened to a morning show while I drive. Usually, and they were talking about people. It says 36% of Americans have side hustle jobs. 36%, like DoorDash, Uber Eats, Uber, Lyft. You know, I believe it.
Head southwest.
I believe it. And there's some people like me who are out here just trying to make a little extra money so that they can bridge their way into their retirement year. And there's a homeless man over there just waving at me. We have a pretty good sized homeless population here in this town. Anyway, I found that interesting. 36% of Americans have a side hustle. So we are not alone, guys. We are not alone. Alright guys, I'm back with you. I don't know if you can see, I'm sure you can. It is raining. It is a rainy day here in the Berry. So, we are off to do another order, hopefully. We'll get one soon. And this one wasn't too bad. It's probably the best one I've had today as far as mileage and money. But yeah, they're talking about on the radio about 36% of Americans have a side hustle, and most of that is gig work like we are doing with the DoorDash and the Uber Eats and the Instacart and all that good stuff. And they say most people make on average $800 a month from their side hustle. I make more than that on my side hustle because this is the only hustle I have right now. But yeah, I can see that. What do you guys think? 36% of Americans have a side hustle. Yep. That speaks to our economy. Hopefully things will get better. And I try not to talk politics on this channel, and I won't keep to that, but yeah, our economy is, I mean, from my perspective, is looking better than, since COVID, which when COVID hit, I was a pharmacy technician, so I didn't lose any work. In fact, I had all the work I could handle. But a lot of people did. A lot of people, lost their jobs during COVID, and the economy's just been rebuilding. And I'm gonna start taking all these orders. I can't turn down these low-paying offers.
Continue on West Innes Street for 1.5 miles.
We're gonna have drop below the platinum status. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. 36% have side hustles. Alright, YouTube. I have just picked up a stacked order at Cagney's here, and looks like I'm to drop off one for this young man.
Head northeast toward North Salisbury Avenue.
This is 1 minute away. Leave at my door. Turn left on Salisbury Avenue and then left on Church Street. So he's actually right here at Cagney's. take you with me to drop him off.
Head southwest toward North Salisbury Avenue.
And it stopped raining, people. It stopped raining. So, tell you about a stacked order.
Turn left onto North Salisbury Avenue, then turn left onto East Church Street.
And how they work. So I had accepted an order.
Head
here
southeast
at
on
Cagney's
North
Kitchen
Salisbury Avenue.
and was just pulling into the parking lot.
Head north on North Salisbury Avenue toward East Church Street, then turn left onto East Church Street. Turn left onto East Church Street, then turn right onto North Main GQ Street.
Okay, so here I am.
Head north on US 52 North, North Salisbury Avenue toward Kern Street.
A little turn here, but I got you. Anyway, stacked order.
Head southwest on East Church Street toward Yadkin Street. In 300 feet, turn right onto North Main GQ Street. Turn right onto North Main GQ Street, then your destination will be on the left.
Okay. Let me get this gentleman's stuff delivered because I'm right here and I don't want to miss his house, and I'll be right with you to tell you what a stacked order is. Okay, I'm back with you. Just had to drop his off. It was, like I said, right here at the restaurant. So, okay, a stacked order. I had pulled into Cagney's, took up one order, and then when I was getting out of my car, I got an add-on order for $4.
Turn left onto East Church Street, then turn left onto US 52 North.
And I took it, so then I was picking up 2 orders at Cagney's Kitchen for 2 different people. Now, sometimes you'll get one that's picked up at the same restaurant, or 2 different restaurants.
Turn left onto US 52 North, North Salisbury Avenue.
It's just more than one order stacked together, and sometimes they will stack an order. Like the one that I just dropped off was only $4. It's right here at the restaurant, like half a mile from the restaurant, like yards from the restaurant. And then the other one is
Continue on US 52 North for 3 miles.
it's back into where I normally dash at. It's on my way back. So that's how the stacked order works. Also, another tip, you know, when it says leave at door like that one just did, and you can get the house number in the picture, if it's where you drop off is where you're able to get the house number in the shot with your food drop off, do that, because then if they come back and say they didn't get their food, you've got that picture. Yes, you did get your food. So I've only done that once. I've only dropped off at the wrong location once, and GPS was just screwed up totally. And so the customer texted me and said, you didn't drop it off at the right place. I said, I'm on my way back. And by the time I got back to the house, it was like less than a minute. The customer had already picked it up from the neighbor's house. So stuff like that happens too, you know. And as long as you, where it says leave at door, try to get the address in the picture. Sometimes you can't, sometimes you do. There's no way you can do that. But if you can, that will be helpful if there's any kind of dispute. Alright, so I'm on my way back to my delivery zone to deliver this Cagney's Kitchen order to this young lady, and I'll be with you soon. Alright, YouTube. Alright, I got that Cagney's Kitchen delivered, and I'm on my way back to town. I dropped it off, and she had her door open, and there were 3 boxer dogs there. I love boxers. I had one many years ago. And they were all just like, oh boy, food So I'm on my way back to town now, and I'm gonna try to stay out here till about 1. It's 11:20 now. I hadn't made but $54. Yeah, that's not too good. So hopefully I can get that bumped on up there. But my grandson has a doctor's appointment, so I can't stay past 1. So, but we're on our way back to town now, and hopefully when we get there, we'll get some good orders, really good orders. It's still mist and rain here. It's not as raining as hard as it was, but it's been a rainy day here. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll try to take some screenshots of these orders I get, but the thing is, I usually get them while I'm driving, like right now, and I'm going to have to be quick on the draw to get a screenshot while I'm driving because, you know, we don't want to get distracted and cause an accident. I think there was some towns they're really cracking down on DoorDash drivers who are driving distracted. And DoorDash, not just DoorDash, but Uber and, you know, all gig workers. So I will try to get some screenshots for you of some of the orders I've been getting. But like I said, if I'm driving down the road and I get an order and I just reach over and push the button, it's different. But if I reach over and try to take a screenshot and then push the button, you know, it's a little much. But we'll see what we can get done for you guys, okay? Got a catering order. Saved my day. It saved my day. $33. I took a screenshot. I'll try to put it up on the video with this thing. And now I'm on my way to McDonald's to pick up a little order. And I'll be back with you soon. But yeah, a catering order. That saved me. Alright, YouTube. Just picked up here at the McDonald's. And I'm headed over here to this gentleman's house. Yeah, got a catering order. I'm going to put those screenshots up for you. So that really saved my day. It's turned off nice. It's not raining anymore. So I can't, it wants me to turn left here, but I can't. So I got to make a U-E.
Head southeast on Peeler Road toward Lane Parkway.
Yeah, the sun's not out. It's still cloudy here, but it ain't raining. Thank goodness it ain't raining, right? But anyway, we are rolling toward this gentleman's house, and this is the McDonald's up here on at the truck stop. I don't know. In my previous videos, I've mentioned the truck stop. There's one on this side of the highway.
Head northwest on Peeler Road. Continue on Peeler Road for 1.5 miles.
But I don't get on the expressway for this one, and it's 4 miles from the McDonald's, so we shall see. And it's headed back toward town, back toward the area where I dash at, so we will see how it goes. I did take a screenshot earlier of one that I turned down so that you could see what kind of orders I turned down. Because Dashing Granny, she don't take everything if she don't have to. That's why last week I worked to get my acceptance rate up, you know, to a point where this week, if I needed to, I could reject a couple of orders. So, but today I've rejected like 4 or 5 orders, ain't gonna lie. So I had my acceptance rate was like 79, and now it's like 74, 75, something like that. But at the end of the thing, I'll go over it with you. But yeah, that's how the day's rolling. It's picked up. It's done a little better. It makes me, every time I get one of those catering orders and I get $30, $40, $50, $60, yeah, I'm like, this is why I do the job. This is why I do the job. But in order to get those orders, you got to take the crappy orders sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. I'll be back with you once I get this man's McDonald's order delivered. Alright, YouTube. I'm going to call it a day. It is 12:30 4:30. Get ready to take this boy to the doctor. I ended the day with a acceptance rate of 76, completion rate 100, customer rating 4.92, on time 97%, deliveries in the last 30 days 201. I will put a screenshot up of that. My earnings for today was $93.22. I'm getting a little scratchy throat here from this rain. So it's the first day I've worked today. $93.22. And I will put that up as well. So the dash time today was 5 hours and 25 minutes. And if we divide 92 by 5, that's what I'm going to do. It comes to $18.40 an hour. That's not too bad, and that's because of the catering order. If I hadn't had that catering order, it would have been really bad. But, yeah, that's why you need to keep your status up to platinum if you can. And because if you're not platinum, you don't get the catering orders. So anyway, it's been a pretty good day. I'll be out here again tomorrow. I'll try to get a video up tonight. And we'll see you in the morning. Y'all have a good evening.